Good evening everyone and welcome to another tournament stream. Today I will be streaming round 3 and 4 from the round robins and we will be watching EG versus Phoenix and EG versus Phil, though I'm not entirely certain of the order of those two. It is EG versus Phoenix first. Okay, so let's go to the garage. We have a room, I am in there. Not going to show you that yet because basically standard disclaimer is there's a 3-minute delay on the stream. That means that everything I say you will hear 3 minutes later, so that's why with regards to responding to stuff in the chat, I will try it, but like I say, you will hear everything with a delay. And standard disclaimer part 2, it is quite warm here. It's, thank goodness, a lot better than it was yesterday, but it's still quite warm, so I've got my balcony door open, and that means that you might hear some traffic noises every now and again, because my house is basically on the road towards the hospital, so that's why ambulances will pass and stuff. But hopefully not too much of that for all intents and purposes. And yeah, now we just need to wait for the room. We have like the scoreboard. That's not the right button. This is the right button that I was looking for. The scoreboard that we have currently is this. Both BPS's 2 points. Loka, Serenity, Vil and EG all 1 point. And Phoenix and Spartan no points just yet. So after today, it's going to be a lot more clearer what the scoreboard will be like, and because there's like over half the games will have been played then, so that's going to be interesting to see. So yeah, basically now we just wait until we can enter the room. Basically the reason that I don't go into the room until we're below 3 minutes is to make sure that no one sees each other's lineups beforehand, and that's just basically security, so to speak. So yeah. Like I said, now we just wait. It's been fun watching the games though. Every time I'm like, should I stream another season or should I just not? And then I do it and I'm just like, oh yeah, this is why I do it. Because the thing is that matches like this is for me the pinnacle of gameplay. This is the highest potential that the game can reach. This is what happens when 7 people make strategies together, train together, trust in each other, communicate on voice together, and basically play together. And that's something that you just cannot get in any random game, whether it's a game mode or just normal encounter or supremacy. It just doesn't happen. Ratings, definitely not. Ratings is, funnily enough, the least team supportive mode of the game, in my opinion. But yeah, just over 2 minutes left to go. Phoenix not there completely yet. EG is there but not rated up yet, but they've still got time. We are going to go to Dynasty Pearl first. And yeah. Basically it's quite a small map. We see some super heavies here now and again. That being said, the current meta is type 71, which can hold quite nicely as well. So I'm not sure if we're actually going to see loads of super heavies here. Morning, Kaiser. Morning, everyone, of course, or afternoon or evening, depending on where you're at. Let's see. I think it's nearly 8 PM here, so it's quite different. 1 minute, 16 seconds left to go. Nicolate potentially taking E100 here. And loads and loads and loads of Type 71s. Liberté currently in a Sheridan, but that's what they're going to go for. I think that the Sheridan missile will come back at every now and again, basically, for sale. I know it's gonna be hard to get, because basically the thing is that you can't restore it. That's the thing with the Sheridan missile. Because you can only play it in game mode, so they actually can't see whether or not you've had it before. So I know that you didn't used to be able to restore it. I'm not gonna try it, because yeah. Oh yeah, just Zombie Rush just commented on the gold that I have. This is a press account. This is not my main account, just for the record. Phoenix is missing a player. I sincerely hope that they're not going to go into battle with 6 players only. But they're taking a 60p, a VK and 4 Type 71s. And they really do look like they have no 7th player. And that, to be honest, when you're at this stage and you supposedly have space for 3 reserves, that is a little bit ridiculous, not gonna lie. Let's see. I think that basically, like, yeah. Not much positives I can say about that, to be honest. Wow. Okay. Phoenix focusing on the base C side of the map. EG is splitting up a little bit. I mean, they're probably going to spot each other before long, and then the rest of EG will probably come towards C as well. Bogger spotted most of them, so they know where everyone is. And EG immediately responding as expected. Lost going into the base, being very cheeky here. Pigeon and Eric both have lost some HP. Lost might actually get away with capping that base. He does. That's 2 bases for EG. Pigeon being wheeled down quite aggressively here. We have Lissimi now arriving at the back. Orca also going around. Liberté losing some HP. So far only Nicolate from EG has managed to get hit. Shots are being fired. They're not really focus firing, but with a gun advantage and this HP advantage already, they're not really like into that. Pigeon almost gone. Oh, big hits into Lost, and Lost is actually the first gun gone, but there goes Pigeon straight after. Greenado not looking too healthy either. Even on, oh no, it's actually Bogger that takes him out. Imperator gets blown up next. And so there's only 3 guns gone, 2 guns for each, for every guns of Phoenix. PZ might actually not survive this. EG's not exactly careful here, but they really do not need to be. Look at the difference. There's about 5 times as much HP, 10 times as much HP. And only 2 guns left. Eric almost gone. One above all. Does not get another shot in. Well, he didn't bounce. He bounced, I meant. Carolade turning around. And there you go. The first game is for EG. Which, considering they were already gone up, is like a huge surprise for all of us, I'm sure. I'm like, how on earth can you have only 6 players at this stage? Honestly. Wow. That is, yeah, 1.5 minutes left to go before we go into the second game. It is a best of 7. We will probably see 3 more of these kind of games. Honestly though, yeah, you've noticed that now. I'm not playing, I'm actually spectating this and just commentating. I do not have the heart for Pro Tours. I would not be able to handle all the stress. So now we have EG ready with 1 AMX-54, a 5A, a 113 and 4 Type 71s. Versus 5 Type 71s and an EIS-4. So yeah. Half a minute left to go before we go into the second game on Dingy Spill. The thing is that EG has to, well, not be careful. Has to be careful not to get overconfident, because basically the focus fire is here what counts. Because you are a gun up, but you still have 6 tanks to take out. But that being said, you saw it went last time. They just like whittled it down, then just went in and cleaned house, basically. And here we go, into the second game. Like, I don't want to shame teams, obviously. I mean, they fought hard to get here. But how? How do you only have 6 players here? Eric's sporting his ratings camo. Let's see. EG heading towards the base C side. And we have Phoenix now all together for the base A side. Probably hoping to catch someone unaware. Green net in the ice 4 might get spotted pretty soon. He does. EG does get shot. Lissimi now losing a little bit of HP there. Turning around to still cap the base. Pigeon getting tracked there. And actually first blood has been drawn by Phoenix here. I mean, considering they are tanked down, but yeah. Nicolade going around the back. Has been spotted though, has to be careful. They are shooting at him. And now it's actually EG that's being whittled down. Bit by little bit. And HP wise, it's not that far off, only a K between them now. Still a gun advantage for EG. And basically Phoenix is a bit, yeah, lost, losing a little bit of HP there. Lissimi now shooting from behind Nicolade. Nicolade still getting shot at. And losing quite a bit of HP. EG now pushing in. Going after Imperator. It's not going exactly as they hoped, I think. Imperator is the first gun gone. Nicolade, not the healthiest right now. Different targets are being shot. But that gun advantage is basically... Oof, there goes Liberté. Gun advantage makes all the difference here. Because you have one gun more to use. PZ. Pigeon trying to get him. But PZ gets Pigeon instead. Now Grenado, who gets taken out. And last but not least, we've got Eric. Surviving a split second longer, but there he goes. And EG has the game. And honestly, still, how do you that's gonna be like the tagline from this matchup. How do you only have 6 players? Let's see. Thing is, this is not exactly the exciting matches that I was looking forward to, but look at that! They found a 7th player. GG. So that is something. They're now 2 games down, but still. EG now getting ready with 5 Type 71s and 2 TVPs. And let's see what Phoenix is going to take. I think mostly they're going to take relief with them that they've got a 7 player and a 7 gun. "23 seconds. We see 4 Type 71s, 2 Yos, and a Sheridan. And let's see, PZ is actually offline. There you go. Oof, back in time, just in time. Here we go. "14 players all in all. GG. Woohoo. And Zombie Rush. Yes, I am speaking English, but this is a very international game. And people can speak other languages. As long as they're polite in chat, I honestly do not mind. Imperator getting spotted there. TVPs might just go straight for him, actually. Ooh, he managed. Oof, Nicolate losing a lot of HP there. We have Phoenix pushing hard in the middle here. But so is EG, just going straight through. Pigeon, not looking too healthy, gets taken out first. Nicolate still alive, if barely. There goes Nicolate. Bogger not looking too healthy either. They are focusing on Eric though. Orca wanting to keep his teammates alive, but that does not work out. Imperator has been taken out. Eric gets taken out. But both teams have lost 3 guns now. The TVPs. PZ is still shooting. Orca is being whittled down hard here. The Yo still gets that shot in. He has another shot left though, and there he goes. 3v3. TVPs. Oof. Now Last has to get out of there and not get tracked. But he is going to get hurt hard by Venu, and he's not able to get out of there. Not entirely certain why he went that way. Listen me now. Oof. Takes care of Greenetto. 2v2. PC running off, being chased by Venu here. And he wants to shoot the Yo. He does shoot the Yo. Has to take care. Oof, he's losing too much HP, and actually with the angle that he's at, he's losing loads of it. PZ now arriving at the scene there though. Should be able to take out Venu. He does do that. But Listen Me Now has lost a lot of HP here. And has to be careful. Ooh, shoots. Oof. Both those shots not doing what they should. We have PZ now. Ooh. He is being whittled down. That bounce might be vital though. And there he goes. 1v1. PZ is reloading his clip. HP wise is nearly the same. So this is actually a lot more exciting than it should be. He should have this. And he does. PZ taking it home. That was actually a relatively close-ish game. That damage can't have been right. Hang on, let me see that. Yeah, there we go, that's better. It forgot the ones, I think, or was still counting. 1.5 minutes left to go. Potential match point for EG now. But at least Phoenix has 7 players now, so that is something. And we see Phoenix taking 4 Type 71s, 2 Yos, and now a 215B versus 2 Spaghetti 65. Sheridan and full Type 71s. And I'm especially like, ooh, about that. Because I really, really like them. That's my favorite tank in the game. PC, again going offline. Hopefully he'll be back in time and doesn't get timed out or something. I mean, if Luigi is rooting for Phoenix, and I kind of like, with just having 6 players before, I kind of wish that they would win a game. But with the way that this has gone so far, that would be a tough thing. "12 seconds left to go. Very curious to see how those spaghettis are going to perform. Honestly, really, really love the tank. And here we go. Ralph, I don't mind you speaking German, but you're posting gibberish at this stage. Let's see, Greenetto spawning in the desert. We have Phoenix pushing through town. Lost, hoping to spot Greenetto. He's probably going to lose a little bit of HP here. Oof, he loses. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! That is brutal. So they are back to having a gun disadvantage here. Spaghetti's holding carefully. Last AFK on the other side. Nicolate still going for that cap. Or not. No, I think he was looking to respot a cap B. He does not manage that. We have Venu passing them. Pigeon losing a lot of HP. AG just deciding to just go for it. Carolade, preferred target here. And Pigeon. Liberté losing a lot of HP. Pigeon gets taken out. Carolade gets taken out. There goes Liberté. Eric. They're trying to get Bogger. Bogger gets a bounce. Big hits now into Eric. Bogger still alive, if barely. Still alive, if barely. He's now just capping the base B. Orca there. Bogger gets taken out, so does Imperator, so does Eric. Now we have Venu. Steadily getting slaughtered. And only one above all will be left after Venu. He's almost gone. There he goes. And now it's just one above all. Who's playing Ring Around the Roses with Last there? Woof. Big hits there. One above all. Getting set up on Nicolay, trying to hug him to death, but it doesn't quite work out like that. He does get the kill though, with a flying turret, as one above all dons his hat. Takes his hat off, I should say. And you can either spell that as H-E-A-D or H-A-T. So yeah, that was the first matchup. Very quickly, very brutal. I mean, the first 2 matches were pretty much a walkover for obvious reasons. The third match was actually by far the closest. And yeah, Spaghetti, like, it's not the best tank, but it really suits my playstyle. And for me, it's just mwah, chef's kiss. So that was the first match up and over. I mean, that's gotta be quite relaxing here. EG getting another point. The rest is probably not known yet. Would be very surprised if it was. Nah, that's still going. So yeah. Actually, I forgot. I actually wanted to go in there to see when the next matchup is, because that would make sense. Then I know how long I can show you replays. Because I can't play PC to save my life, so I am going to show you some replays. Let's see, in Concord, 45 minutes. Oh dear lord. So yeah, let's go look at some games. I have a few replays of my own to show you this time. I'm going to show you this one first, I think. No, actually, I'm going to show you a match in gravity mode first. I'm actually not that big a fan of the game modes, but I needed to do damage in encounter, which is like gravity is encounter, so I was like, yeah, I might as well, because I hate encounter even more. But yeah, the thing that I dislike about this mode is most of the time people just YOLO. And they're just like, wee, I can fly! And they don't actually try to play. And that's my main reason for hating the mode and not wanting to play it. But I needed to, like I said, I needed to do damage in encounter. So that was that. So I'll be landing right in the heart of it. Thing is, I try to play this like normally and that doesn't always work out. And for some reason, my game is derping with flying targets, so it doesn't pen all that often. But that's also one of the reasons why this game is actually quite fun, because it did pen. We have the Yak Tiger all the way on the temple there, Fosh all the way on the temple as well. Which are like their fun plays, but at the same time, they render you kind of useless. There's one, but that one misses, so that was a bit meh. My TDs went in as well. Still managed to shoot him and then he misses because I shot him. That I found that quite funny actually. To be honest, I'm not entirely certain if you can call it bad luck. Yes, it wasn't with them, but at the same time, those first two games will have already been issues for them. There we go. Just steadily farming a little bit, using the extra mobility. Honestly, the only game modes that I actually like are boss mode and uprising. There we go. And I really wanted to shoot the Jaeger as well, but basically my tank was too fast and I couldn't. But yeah, Spaghetti is by far my favorite tank. It's also fairly close to being my most played tank. And the only reason it's not listed as my most played tank is I think because... I'm not sure if it counts raiding battles actually. Stalker Pigeon was here this morning, Fahis. He wasn't doing the creepy thing though. That being said, the other day he was like up on the rooftop on like the highest edge of the roof of my neighbors. And he was actually showing me his butt and he was basically cleaning himself. But it was really freaky and weird to see because, like I said, he had his butt towards me and it was just weird. So yeah, casual 4K in gravity. Didn't do too badly. Still not a fan of the mode though. Also had a 5-point-something K game where I lost because of stupid bounces because I was in the air when I shot. Yeah. Let's see, what have I got for you? Got quite a few like good games, fun games. I'm not sure what typically I forget what I've shown you and what I haven't. I got a game of mine in 405, but I don't actually remember what that game was. Let's watch that. Let's see what I did. Oh, that game. I remember this. Actually, I'm not going to show you this. I showed it on another stream, and it was really fun. Because I had another game. I had the replay from Vizzy as well. So it's actually sort of like a two-part thing. Come on. I like how on one screen is showing like part of the game, and on the other side it was showing loading game. GG. Let's see. I'm actually going to show you this one then. Muto in the CDA. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear your PC broke, Faiche. Faiz. Probably pronouncing that all wrong. But yeah. This is actually one of those tanks. I don't mind it, but I don't particularly like it either. It's just a bit eh. He's almost dead. Super Hellcat now also losing HP. He did get spotted for that though. And now he's waiting to get unspotted. Yeah, Eric, I'm waiting for the next matchup, which will happen in about half an hour, just over, when you hear this. Let's see. And he's basically, he's camping at this point. This is why I cannot get myself to camp. Because I'm too impatient. I see this, and not good at just waiting for a target to appear somewhere. Which is not my thing. Nice. He did get spotted for that though. And now he's unable to get back up. Let's see. Can he shoot the emu? They don't know where the Super Hellcat has gone. Now he's actually moving to help his teammates, so that's a good thing. He just fired. And his teammate actually got it first. Second shot missed. I'm not sure if you heard it hit the ground there. Probably not with the music, I don't know. Overall, he's not having the worst game, but he's not having the best game either. That one missed. So he's pulled back a little bit more. There's the T34. Come on, reload faster. There you go. Totally not impatient, am I? He's being a bit too careful there. Slightly too impatient. Now we should be able to get him. There we go. $3K damage so far. Oh, blast, that is an old PC. Oh, I really wish I had the funds for a desktop PC, to be honest. Because my laptop struggles with things, and I really, really love my laptop. But at the same time, I know that in order to run the game properly and stream more properly and everything, I would have to get a desktop. And that's something that is just not in the books for me right now. Maybe next year, if nothing breaks. Oh, I do not have a stalker pigeon, but I do have a jackdaw. Let's see. Do we know what the rest is doing? How the rest is doing right now? Some matches are still going by the looks of it. Veel won. From Gravitas. 4-0 even. Oh, wow. Kudos to them. Loka won from Sparta. And this matchup is probably still going. Let's see. Yeah, that is still going. But, yeah. That's probably an epic matchup, not gonna lie. Let's see, what else have I got for you? I got a game where I'm actually not noobing. Or at least not as much. And I had Yusuf on my team as well. Which is always lovely. We were doing countdowns with the clans. It was actually really nice to just meet each other on greens. Let's see. I always like going A on this map. Mostly just to like be able to cap a base, see what's where, and if I can actually like get some free damage in. And that's the end of that spaghetti. I mean, it is a very lovely tank. It doesn't always work for you. So I'm just going to casually cap the base now. And he's just letting me shoot him while I kept the base. Now I'm just being a bit too forwards here, but honestly I can get away with it, so why not? And getting both shots in, and then just like going behind the corpse again to not get shot. Corpses are like the best cover. And that's the end of him. See, the thing is, I've also been the only one here to cap a base, which is helpful. They've got 3 people left, we've got 4 people left, I'm still full health. He bounces on me, that's always helpful as well. And there we go, that's another one gone. And another one gone, and another one gone, another one bites the dust. Let's see. I don't actually remember whether or not I still got shots in after this. But just a casual 4K game is nice too. Oh yeah, I do still get shots in. Because he's just like there and letting me shoot him, but also bounce him. And more damage. And more damage. It's always nice when they're like that and you can just... Basically... He should die at this stage. I think I went in for a hug. But even that didn't kill him. And then I just still got the kill. Whoop, whoop. Lovely little ace here. I was actually very happy with that game. Just felt very smooth and like not stressed. Just a farming ace really. But yeah, it definitely helped that I had the base as well. 1678 base XP. Yusuf carrying with me. 490 supremacy points for me. Let's see, do we have the score yet? Yes, we do. Who took it home? Who took it home? Ooh! Oh my god. So that's basically like... We have 2 teams with 0 points, and then we have 6 teams with 2 points. Like, woo! I like that. Because it basically means anything can still happen. I don't think I have a spaghetti game here for you. Aside from the one that I already showed days. Let's see. I actually not sure which one of these I already showed. Might be able to see that in replays. Chrysler K. Okay, 1116. I showed that. Which means that I've not shown this one, so I'm going to show you that one. Skills in the Chrysler K. Showed another one of his yesterday. Yeah, but to be fair, when I'm not streaming tours and I'm just having a random stream, I tend to sing a lot on stream. Thing is, I play better with music, and then when I'm just casually singing, I just play a lot better. It's weird. I'm not going to tune, because I can't play PC to save my life, so I'm not going to do that to anyone. He's not spotted. Oh, no, he is. Let's see. Getting some nice shots in there. See, this is one of those tanks that it either works for you or it really does not work for you. It's not necessarily a bad tank. I just generally remount the turret to tanks and I do not get along. And that's why I don't drive them that much. But he's still got his friend. His friend is just a bit juicy, so has to be careful a little bit. Now he's just bullying. There we go. And his teammate is still alive. They do have to be careful a little bit. Oh, I can't believe that actually hit. Like right on the move like that. T49 at the back there. But they're going for the canal from the first. A little bit of extra. Oof. There goes his teammate. And that's the end of the Canavan. T49 missed. Oh, that was kind of needed there. These are kind of the games that can work really well or really badly in the end. But with the way that they're sort of like ignoring his presence altogether, it can work really nicely. Now he's alone though. That could be an issue. And he didn't go for that shot because he didn't want them to know where he is. Oof. Nice little shot there. It's one down, two to go. There's not all that much time left though. Emil using the speed boost. But where did the light tank go? He's also doing the right thing, taking the most outward route. This is very tricky though, where he's at right now. This is basically, you have too many open spots. It's not really a defendable position. And technically speaking, the Emil could potentially clip him. Pre-aim, pre-aim, pre-aim. Oh! Missed the lightweight there. Beautiful. I like that. Dog. Cat. Bit too eager there. He's not risking it, which is clever. Oof. Hug him to death. Yes. And there we go. Beautiful. That was way too close though. Hey, Cosmo. Fantastic game. $4.1k, 6 kills, 1445 base experience rate. Fantastically done. Sorry about 15 minutes left of replays. Let's see what else have I got for you. This might be a game where I really noobed out. Because I do that at times, especially in things I'm not good at, which the T49 is one. So I think I lost most of my HP very, very early on for this one. Shark is one of my favorite trades as well. It's kind of like a tier 8 E5. Unfortunately, it's not possible to get the old aiming system. I'm starting to get used to the new one now, but it still feels very bad. Yeah, watch me get wrecked. Oh, not yet. I will. I will get wrecked hard. Still got the HP right now. And there we go. Watch my HP vanish. Oof, nice little bounces there. Nice. Toby being pro. In the meantime, I'm trying to go down the beach because I have no idea where to go or what to do. Seems like whatever. But then I will spot the Borsig and I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to be here either. Can't do anything. Toby just casually farming here. There we go, that was needed. Waffle arriving. Really going for him. Then getting wrecked for it. Still alive at this stage. But I'm about to die, I believe. Doing very, very badly. I think that was me bouncing on him. Oof, nice little bounce. There we go. 3 people left. No, I'm still alive actually. And I actually got a shot in as well. Borsig is still there. I think the Chimera is probably going to get... No, actually the Borsig shoots me from like halfway across the map. and then I die. It's so mean. And there I go. Oh, I do not like the T49 at all. There we go. Casual 5.1k damage in the Shark. Okay, Felici, good night. Tomorrow I'll be streaming Asia and EU. And Sunday as well, and the rest of the days as well. Let's see, what else have I got for you? Hey Toby. I haven't shown this one yet. Let's see. Scorpion is again one of those things that I know I really like, but I barely ever play it because I just prefer other things more. Robert going into a campy position. No one seems to be there. Oof, they're at A. Well, where that base would be. No idea if that banned. Would be cool if it did though. Oh, nice pen. Nice little ammo rack there. Robert carrying. And obviously, if you haven't subbed to Robert, definitely do so. He is a fantastic guy. He streams in Spanish, so you might not understand the word, but he's still worth a sub because he's just such a lovely guy. I can't believe that pen too. Oof. No, you can't hit that. Emil's still there. His teammate is almost dead. Robert being very, very, very careful. It is a bit of a campy game, not gonna lie, but still. Let's see if he's going to be able to carry this. TVP. Oof, also got taken out. It's not looking too good for him and his team. If he manages to pull this off, though, that would be great. Let's see. She say. Has to be careful of the Emil in the middle as well. No, the Emil has actually moved. That was very needed. Oof. Cannonball could be an issue. Because they are really good tanks. That was very needed as well. But now he's gone spotted, which is an issue. So they know where he's at. He might still make it though. Because he has the mobility. He can choose position that work for him. He is running around a bit. Always be very careful driving through cover when you're alone, because that actually gives away your position if they pay attention. Oh, beautiful. And he did not get spotted for it. He might make it. Oh my god, he made it. Wow. Well done. Nearly 6k. 1 damage point away from 6k there. Fantastic. Bit of a campy game, but he pulled it off. Wow. What a game. Let's see, now we only have a few minutes left to go, so I'm not going to start another replay, because the room should be up in about just over a minute. So now we just wait and we admire the Blasteroid that is still in the garage, even though that was the battle pass for June. So there's that. That being said though, the battle pass tank for this month is really nice as well. Still need to make my review for that. Welcome back, Mutsu. Sorry you can't sleep though. Just vibing to the music now. So yeah, I always choose, this is basically my to go to spectate tournament tanks. I quite like it. Not necessarily as a tank, it doesn't generally work for me all that much. But still. I like that it's got twister camo and all. Makes it kind of like the tour tank. I'm very curious how this matchup will go, by the way. Because Vil apparently does manage to pull some weird rabbits out of the hat. And that makes them a little bit unpredictable, so it could be a really fun matchup, and that's what I'm hoping for here. Let's see. Just over a minute left to go before we can go into the room. Because of the whole delay thing and all that I explained. Honestly, this is quite fun to just so replays every now and again. But kind of wish that tour battles would follow each other more quickly. And I understand why that doesn't happen. Because basically what it does is that they Wargaming makes sure that all the matches can happen. And all the matches can last 7 minutes. And all the matches have 2 minutes waiting time in between. So that's why the wait is so long between the matchups. But yeah. For now though, we're about to start the second matchup for this evening. EG versus Vale. And that should be fun. And after that we will have had over half the matches for the round robins. Tomorrow I'm streaming EG for one matchup but not for the other. Let me have a quick look. Tomorrow I've first got Loka and then I've got EG. We'll check the matchup later on. Let's see. And we can go into the room. Vale completely ready now. With 3 Type 71s, an E6, an IS-4 and 2 Sheridans. That's gonna be interesting on this map as well. Because you do need tanks to go spotty spotty. And Sheridans can do big booms as well. So it's an interesting lineup. And on the other side, we don't know yet. EG is not rated up yet. Pretty sure PZ is not going to take the Indian Pensa. So yeah, now we just wait basically until they choose the tanks and the match begins. We're going to Rockfield. One of the oldest maps in the games, has been reworked a few times. I miss old Rockfield, that was actually more fun. This one is just like, eh. I don't mind it, but it's not great. Like so many of the maps now have like either 2 low sides and a high middle, or 2 high sides and a low middle. Lots of campy spots, this is a bit nah. And 1 minute left to go. Type 71s are being taken. With potentially double Sheridan for EG as well. Neither team is completely ready yet. There we go. Vale is ready. With 40 seconds left to go. And there we go. Last is ready. Now we just wait for PZ. With 20 seconds left to go. And he's going for a Type 71, potentially, maybe. He does need to ready up at some point though. No, 215B it is. With 7 seconds left to go. And here we go into the first match of this best of 7. Meaning that the first team to reach 4 victories is through. Well, gets the point. Is not through necessarily, but gets the point. I actually like that the E6 is getting some love as well. Phil heading towards base A. EG not so much, but not leaving it unattended either. And that means that Nicolate might be in trouble. He does get spotted. But I think that they reckon Ego has also been spotted though. As is Pencil Case. So Nico knows that he's pretty much outgunned here. He's not without support. But EG might want to make it seem like it is, like they are. Applin losing a little bit of HP here. Shots are being fired. Base A is not being reset. And that gives Vil an advantage here. Listen me now. Wants to get a shot in. He's in a bit of a tricky position. Does get one shot in though. Nicolate losing a little bit more HP. So does Ego. EG has stacked their tanks. They seem to just be going in for it, to be honest. Blocking each other a little bit here. The Sheridans are now rushing on over. Not all of EG is committed to it. Carolade losing a lot of HP. Focus fire is a bit few and far between. They are going for after Pokemon, but also after Ego and also after Pencil Case. Carolade is going to be gone at the next reload. Pokemon also gone. Hug to death. Nicolade gets taken out. Juicy Sheridans. Applin losing quite a bit of HP. And this might be overextension from EG here. Because now we have Ego, Pencil Case and also both have been taken out. EG has a gun advantage, but Listen Me Now is almost gone as well. Ego as well though, he has to be taken out. If this bounces, Orca needs to... Oof, no, he does not get the kill shot there. And loses HP for it. Base A is being contested. Venu and Wunderkind going after PC. There's not much he can do about it. Ego finally gets taken out. It is 4 versus 3. 3... Sorry. It was 5 versus 3. It's now 4 versus 3. But Listen Me Now and Applin are not too healthy. And Orca has to be careful. Oh, now they're all pretty much one-shots. And now Orca actually couldn't get out of there in time. Last going to get taken out. Listen Me Now is out. The first match is going to be fulfilled. They've got the base. They've got the guns. They've got by far the HP. Applin is a one-shot. This is not going to go well for EG. He might still bounce that, but there's 2 tanks. One of them is fast and can get behind him. And there you go. First match is for Vil. EG overextending here. Pushed in. Didn't focus fire. The focus fire that I always love to see from them just wasn't there. Very well played here by Vil. And it's gotta feel good to win that first game here. But I think they... I don't know. It looked like miscommunication on EG's side here. Just... And then the focus fire just not being there. That sort of like sealed the deal. Vil made full use of that. So now on the other side, we see potentially 6 Type 71s and a 215B versus 3 Type 71s, 2 Yos, an IS-4 and a Sheridan. And Lost still taking the Sheridan after all. And it's fun to see like the Yos getting some attention as well. Yo is pretty much my other favorite tier 10 there. Let's see, 32 seconds left to go before we go into the second game of this best of 7. And let's see if EG can pull this back. Here we go, countdown clock has begun. And here we go. Rockfield is also just one of those most interesting maps to see because people can be everywhere. But I think maybe EG also like underestimated the speed with which a Sheridan would be able to join the battle. And had they focus fired, that might not have mattered. Phil focusing on the base A side. EG doing the same thing. We have the Yo's heading towards base C though. With Shrex spotting Listen Me Now up. Lots going for a spot as well. They have to know that they're not alone there. Shots are being fired. And now we have Applin going for the base cap. Pretty much uncontested because no one is there to decap him from any position that they might be able to. Oof. PZ losing a lot of HP there. And now base C is being taken. So this is going to be interesting because we have Listen Me Now and Carolade losing a bit of HP here. But also quite being stuck in that position. And that can be an issue on its own. We have Lost and PC crossing over. Going after base C. Or nearish base C. Where we have Shrex actually rotating around together with Pokemon. Ego losing a little bit more HP. Listen Me Now losing HP. Actually got stuck against that pole there again. Base A is being contested now. And there's not much they can do about that. PZ expecting company there. Oof, big hit there. And Ego's losing a little bit more HP, but overall base C is now being taken. But EG is not going to have that advantage. And now we have the Yo. He is going to get another hit in. And that might mean that the Sheridan can finish him off. If he's not careful. He does get a nice hit in there. But he has to be careful. Applin on the other side has been whittled down. We have Listen Me Now being set upon by Pokemon. Base C has been abandoned. And we got a bit of a situation all everywhere. Pokemon gets taken out. Base A is being stolen again, but they have to be careful. Ego. PZ is taken out, but there goes Ego as well. Applin is still alive. But Pencil Case is going for him. There goes Carolade. And there goes Pencil Case, there goes Listen Me Now. It is 4 versus 4, but again, Phil seems to have the advantage. Also in the middle. Base A has been recapped, but Veil has a distinct advantage here. Nicolate losing quite a bit of HP. Venu gets taken out. They need to take out the guns and they need to do it fast without losing all their HP in the process. There goes Wunderkind. Wonderkind. Last actually gets taken out there and that might be very expensive for them. Base B is being kept. They need to make that kill. Now they should be able to carry it home. Shrex running around here. Going after Applin. They're not going for base C. They want to get that kill. Nicolate also not the healthiest. Orca. Oh. But he's not going to be able to get out of there in time. And there we go. The second game. Very, very close. But goes to EG. And this is one of those, like, that could have gone either way. So now the score is 1-1. Anything can still happen. First to reach 4 victories gets the point. And we are moving on to Hellas. Which, to be fair, as far as tours goes, is pretty much my least favorite map. Because it's so small. And there's crossfire, it's very open. Now I think I still hate Camp Stella more. But Hellas is a close second. We see Vil now getting ready with 3 Type 71s, potentially 3 Yos, and a IS full. And on the other side, we see a 215B, 3 Type 71s, potentially 2 LTs, and a Sheridan if they're ready up like this. Interesting though that Vil is not taking any fast tanks. But then again, it is a very small map and that might not be needed. And the LTs might be able to do what they need to do as well. Getting around, keeping people spotted, all of that. Let's see, 20 seconds. And it is 1 FE for 215B, 4 Type 71s and 2 LTs, depending if Nico still ready up in time. And there we go. Type 71 it is. No FE this time. And here we go into the third match of this best of 7. I mean, I'm a bit wiggly. And that's mainly because I'm excited. These matches have been pretty close and I love that. And let's see what Phil's going to do here. Phil heading towards the seaside and the middle. And EG pretty much doing the same thing. We have BZ probably going to spot people up as they cross on over. C is being kept. Pokyon has been spotted. So has BZ though. Base A is being kept. He is going to try for base C after all. But that might be expensive and he decides not to do that. Venue takes quite a bit of a hit there. Applen taking a little bit back. Shots being fired. But so far base A has been kept, giving EG an ever growing advantage here. A bit of a trade going on here. Applen losing a bit more HP now. We have Nicolade arriving as well, making the 4v4 here. And on the other side, we now have PZ arriving at the back. Not actually going for the cap. On top, Pokyon is trying to push, but sort of gets himself stuck. Listen me now. Shots fired, no damage done there. C, they're not really interested in capping C. Oof, Nicolade going up, losing HP for that. EG smells weakness. They're making a move. They're going after Pokyon. Orca's not looking too healthy. Nicolade in a tricky position here. HP is vanishing all around. Pokyon is the first one gone. Applen now arriving, going after Venu. Lissimi now making a crucial bounce there, potentially. Last AFK arriving. Wonderkind. Now the preferred target gets taken out as well. There's 3 guns gone. So many low HP targets though. For on EG's side. Look at this. We have multiple one-shots here that are still alive. Applen still alive. Manages to survive that as well. So he's going after Shrax. And now we have Applin trying to survive. And he might just do that. Gets hugged to death by Nicolate there. And now we just have also left. And if they all survive this, then that's a 7-0 for EG this matchup. And it is. But look at that. Look at the HP. There's like 3 definite one-shots and 1 potential one-shot on EG's side. And they all survived. That is just basically whittling away, then sensing weakness somewhere and pushing in and somehow managing to keep the tanks alive. Wow. Score now 2-1 as we ready up for the second game on Hellas, the 4th game in this best of 7. No real passages yet, anything can happen. And let's see. Last going for the Sheridan. Wanted to try the Sheridan missile. Not happening. Tanks are being left. 59 seconds left to go. Feel now ready with 4 Type 71s, 1 IS-4, a Sheridan, and perhaps a Yo, versus 5 Type 71s and 2 LTs. And there we go, also taking a 215B instead. Let's see. 25 seconds. And this is the thing, like, all the games are close, and I absolutely love that, because that means that it's, like, not predictable. And that's exactly what I meant with Veil. They've pulled sort of, like, rabbits out of the hat. Can't think of the right term for it. I like how Toby said nice 3 months, but he's actually been a member for 6 months in total. Thank you, though. And here we go. Let's see if Phil can grab this back. I think they want to go to base C, or maybe not. Oh, look at them all turning in the same direction there. And EG pretty much doing the same thing, sending 1 light off towards A and B. Sheridan is there as well though, which might be an issue. Last going for the cap. Being careful there though, while capping. Doesn't want to get spotted. Using the boss mode camo on the T1, the LT. And basically base A has not been capped, but Shrex is being very, very careful here. There's currently a gun advantage here. On top for Veil. Base C. There's campers there, they have to be careful. They're not really going for the cap. Oof. Carolay taking a hit there. As is Applin. Pokyon losing quite a bit of HP there. But Gun, oof, Carolade losing quite a bit of HP, but so does Ego. And Veil is a little bit stuck there. The light tank lighting each other up. Big hit into Carolade again. Ego losing a bit more HP. Carolade in trouble. Pokyon being whittled down slowly but surely. Now we have Nicolate pushing in. Lissimi now, losing a little bit of HP. Nicolate holding. And now EG's pushing in, going after Ego, wanting to take that gun out of the way, and he goes. Last AFK. Arriving at the scene here. Wenu is the preferred target. PZ arriving as well. Carolate still alive, if barely. Does get taken out now though. Pokemon being rushed by PZ. Orca there to support. Pokemon gets taken out. So does PZ though. Both teams have lost. Oof. Lissimi now is gone. I was gonna say both teams have lost 2 guns. It is 4-4 again. But it is very tricky. Applin not looking too healthy. Pencil case. They're trying to take out Shrex here. Before he can let another one of those mega hits. But he does still get that. Applin has to be careful. This, oof, was just gonna say that might be very expensive. 3v3. Points wise, EG has the advantage. But it could be tricky. Applin is almost gone. And last is hightailing it out of there. Oof, there goes Applin. Orca wanting to get that shot in. He does do that, but he eats one for it in turn. They want to rush him. Wonderkin still has quite some HP. And that could be an issue. That bounce is very much needed. Oof. Last still there. Has to be careful. They're so low on HP. But now, oof, Last is almost gone. And that shot missed! Wonderkind takes him out. Last has to stay alive in this case. Orca should be able to handle Pencil Case here. And he does. Now we have also the last one alive. Can't go for both tanks. And there we go. Last AFK saves the game. But what a close game. Look at that. 151 HP is all that stands between victory and defeat here. These games are awesome, not gonna lie. Fantastic. And now EG is up for potential match point as we move to Winter Malinovka in 1.5 minutes. It's not over yet. Vil might be able to pull this back, and these matches have been so freaking close. Awesome. So we see Vil getting ready with 4 Type 71s now, a Sheridan, potentially an IS-4 and a 215B. And on the other side we see the TVP making an appearance again. They can still change things, they've got about a minute left. Aww. In the meantime, had Fujit pop into my chat to say, "Come on, Vil," which is of course his clan, so that makes sense. 42 seconds left to go. And on the other side, with EG, we see 4 Type 71s, 2 TVPs, and potentially an LT. They are unreadying a little bit. They still have like 25 seconds left to go. I used to be like so nervous if they hadn't readied up by this time. 18 seconds. Phil going for... Ooh, T22 medium maybe. And it is 4 Type 71s, a T22 medium, a Sheridan and a 215B versus 4 Type 71s, 2 TVPs and an LT. Can Vil pull this back? That is the question here. Let's see. .215B, one of those tanks, like, I know it's got the high DPM and everything. I cannot play it to save my life. So we have Lights and Mats going to meet each other with heavy support. Strax not spotting, well, spotting Orca now. Last has to be a little bit careful not to get hit. Then Nicolate losing a little bit of HP in the middle. And we have EG. I was gonna say, it looks like they're just pushing in now. Base B is being pushed. And they're just going for it. Orca losing a lot of HP there. As Veil responds on the other side. Pokemon is the preferred target here. Focus Fire is not completely on point here. Pokemon trying to escape. Does still get a hit in before he goes. But basically, EG lost quite a bit of HP. Nicolate not looking too healthy. Last managing to escape for now. Strax heading out of there as well. Orca being set upon. Lissimi now losing quite a bit of HP. Ego as well. Wonderkind going after Applin. Does not get that shot in though. On the other side we have Orca losing his life almost. Venu is gone first though. Orca next. But there goes Pencil Case. And that is 3 guns gone from Veil. HP wise there's only 3k between them though. There's quite a few lower-ish targets. Last, literally YOLOing in here. Loses a lot of HP for it. Is going to lose more HP. Not sure if that was what was intended. Ego and Last both gone. And there goes also 4 versus 2. Wonderkind. Bouncing a little bit. Strax now being set upon. He is going to be gone soon. Getting hugged. But shot to death in the end. And now it is just Wonderkind. Who, as epic as he is, does not stand a chance here against this many tanks. PZ arriving. And gets the kill. And EG has to match up. What games these were though, guys, honestly. Like, this is, the last one is actually the least balanced of the games and pretty much the most brutal one from EG's side. But the games were so close before. Fantastic. Honestly, this has been a joy. So let's see how the rest is doing. The rest is actually already over, okay. So we had, let's see. Oh, Phoenix apparently only had 6 players again versus Loka. GG. BPS 140 versus Sparta. Then we know that Loka won from Phoenix. That's also a 4-0. And then we had Phoenix BPS Gravitas. And they lost to Serenity there. So that means now that we have this scoreboard, which I think is the amount of corrective points. Correct amount. God, I can't brain. I can't word. So BPS, Loka, Serenity and EG all have 3 points. Veil and the other BPS have 2 points. Phoenix and Sparta left on 0. But to be fair, if you only have 6 players here, that's no surprise. But yeah, that's it for now then. I will be back tomorrow to stream both Asia server and EU server. Very much looking forward to that. I'm actually going to have a look because I know that my first match is Loka tomorrow. So I'm going to have Loka versus Veil. And then I'm going to have, if it loads, that would help. And EG versus Gravitas. So that should definitely be fun. Oh no, sorry. EG versus Serenity. Ooh. So yeah, the first one is not mine. I'm gonna have Loka first and then EG versus Serenity. So that's gonna be beautiful to watch, I think. So yeah, that's it for me for now. I thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely did. Massive kudos to Veil as well, because these matches there were so close. It was fantastic. So, thank you all for watching. I'll be seeing you guys later, and for now, I wish you all a very good evening. Bye bye!